You're here with your Rec Center crew. I'm Stephanie Stuber, the Youth Program Supervisor.
And I'm Emily Moore, the Intramural Program Supervisor.
Emily, we got a lot getting ready to go down. It is summertime at the Rec Center and we have a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do have a lot to talk about. Speaking of which, Stephanie, what do you have going on here this summer?
Well, the first things first, we had our first registration for Kids Camp. So you missed out on that one, but don't worry, I am here to inform you on the second session registration. So Kids Camp is just a day camp experience. So it's any kids first through sixth grade going into next school year. So if they're second grade right now, they'd be going into third grade, so they'd sign up for third and fourth grade. But it's just an all-day kids camp that we take them. We go bowling, they go swimming every week, we go jump at the trampoline park. Basically, it's a place for you to bring your kids while you're working during the day. And so like I said, we have 140 spots total, but those have all been filled this first slot around. But the second one, the second registration, is going to be June 13th, and that's 7 in the morning, and you have to do that online at the Rec Center. But the session days for that is July 10th through August 11th, and the cost for that is $275. So if you have any more information, I know there's a lot of detail that goes into that. You can look online at ccprd.com. You can call me at the Rec Center at 682-8527. But very popular, and you do have to be right on at 7 o'clock, because if not, I think a lot of these spaces filled up within 3 minutes online. So you really have to be ready for that. It's a really good deal and a great time for the kids. What do you got going on, Emily?
Yeah, and kind of pinballing off that, we've got our junior golf program. It is very similar to Kids Camp. However, we are at the golf course. We have a junior golf room at the golf course, which we go to every morning. And the online registration for that will be May 22nd at 7 a.m. And just like Kids Camp, spots do fill incredibly fast, just so fast. So you have to be ready to go with your user name and password obtained well in advance before registration day. This program is $65 for the first three sessions, and then it's $100 for the fourth session, and that's because that session is 3 weeks long. We do break this down into age groups. So from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., it's ages 6 through 9, and then from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., it's ages 10 through 14. This is a super fun program. We do offer golf clubs if your kid does not have golf clubs. We have golf balls, we have tees, we have everything that they could possibly ever need. We do ask that they bring a snack, and this program only runs Monday through Thursday. We only use Fridays as makeup days. So that's really what we got going for intramural golf, but I just want to reiterate, username and password must be obtained well in advance before registration days, as accounts cannot be generated the morning of registration. So you're going to be gone right at 7 a.m.
Yeah, and it's great. Our front desk staff does a good job of helping you with that. So if you need to call the desk and even get registered to get an online account, just go ahead and do that, because it really does make it a lot simple than having to go into the Rec Center and registering. And a lot of our programs are so popular that we do online registration only the first day, because it's the only really fair way to do it.
Yeah, and you can call us at 682-8527.
Yeah. Another thing I want to add about the golf program, I want you all to know, it really is from beginners to kids who have played golf. So like she said, they have equipment, they have everything ready there for your kiddos to use. It really is a great program, and it is ran at Bell Knob. So, it's just a really good opportunity. They get to go to the driving range, the chipping, they have the par 3 course. It's just set up perfect for those younger kids. So I just want to make sure to touch base on that, because I really like the program.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for adding that, Stuber. Yep, it's a fantastic program. Stuber, what else do we have going on at the Rec Center?
Well, if it's going to be summer, we're going to want to swim, and we all know that the city pool will not be open again this summer. So just know that we will have our pool open at the Recreation Center. So just make sure you're looking for that, and going along with that, if you are like, oh, I need my kids to get in some swim lessons. Well, that's what I'm going to talk about here. Our first session of swim lesson registration starts on May 30th. Okay, so those can be anywhere from 6 months of age all the way to like 10 years of age. So there's a lot of opportunity in there to let your kiddo know how to swim and get the lessons that they need for you to feel safe for them to go swimming this summer. So I just wanted to give a shout out for the registration for swim lessons. And once again, guys, if you're like, you go on there and you don't know which one to register your child for, you can always call our pool staff, and they would even be welcome to, if you need to come in so they can check out what level your kid is at, they're super nice at the pool. They can do that too. But no, that's a very big safety concern, I know, for a lot of parents. And registration for summer swim lessons, like I said, will be starting on May 30th.
Yep, and just like our other programs, registration does fill up fast for swim lessons.
Yeah.
So just wanted to reiterate that. Moving on, we also in the intramural department have 2 summer camps going on this summer. Our first camp that we have going on is track camp. This is a fantastic camp. The cost is $125 and includes a t-shirt, bag, and water bottle. And the dates for this is May 30th through June 2nd. That is directly right after the kids get out from school. And then it's a great way to get your kids involved if you don't actually have childcare for the weeks before summer for kids camp and golf camp starts.
Yeah.
So track camp is a great way to get your kids involved in track and keep them active. This camp is for 3rd through 8th graders, and it goes from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. All 4 days, and we held a mini track meet on June 2nd. This will be held in the field house at the Recreation Center, and it is just incredibly fun. Campers will be required to bring their own lunch, and yes, this program and this camp is just phenomenal. So much fun for the kiddos. And if your kids are even wanting to learn just running events, we also do field events as well. The way the camp kind of works is in the morning we go through dynamics, we go through core strengthening, and in the afternoon it's event specific. So your kid can pick whichever event they want to go to. So that's what we have going on for track camp. Our next camp that we have going on is our summer basketball camp. This is run through WYBA, the Wyoming Youth Basketball Association, and that camp is June 12th through the 14th. We have 3 different divisions for this camp. It's for kiddos grades 1st through 6th, and that is the grade that they're going into, Stephanie, right?
Yes.
So that is one thing that we needed to mention in all of our camps. It's always the grade they're going into. So if they're in kindergarten this year and they just finished up kindergarten, they'll be in 1st grade, and that's the division you want to sign your kid up for. So 1st through 3rd grade will go from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. 4th through 6th grade girls will go 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And 4th through 6th grade boys will go 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And again, the cost for this camp is $125, and it's you also get a free t-shirt and a basketball with it.
Yeah.
And they give out really cool stuff. This program is run by Pronghorn head coach Liz Lewis and athletic director Janie Rayback. They do a phenomenal job. They've been coaching for years and just really put on a great program.
Yeah. All of these summer camps are just a great experience for your kiddos to, get a little bit of edge, make sure, they're getting the skills that they need, and or even introducing them to a new sport. I mean, this is a great time to do that in the summertime. And like I said, I know we're throwing a lot at you. So if you need to go online, our new brochure is just coming out. So it'll be online at our website. And you're more than welcome to flip through that brochure, and all this information will be in there for you.
Yep, and that is at ccprd.com.
Correct. So the next thing I'm going to talk about, because like I said, we have so much summer stuff going on. I mean, we have activities for everyone of all ages. The next one we have is our road race series. So we have a Feet Don't Fail Me Now road race series. And this is kind of great because it's good for the whole family. Even if you want your kiddos to run with you or walk with you, or your dog or your grandparents or whatever that may be. What's really nice is with this Feet Don't Fail Me Now road race series is you can participate and you can choose and pick which one you want to, or if you do the whole series of races. And is it 5, correct, Emily? Is that how many there are total?
Yes, there are 5 races total.
5 total. So if you do all 5 of those races and register and complete them, you get a grand prize at the very last one. And it's normally $40, $50 prize. And it's really, they've done backpacks and camo backs, they've done speakers, just all sorts of really great prizes. And that's just kind of a thank you and a prize for you completing all of the road race series. So I wanted to kind of mention the first one is, our first one is going to be the McDonald's Spring Zinger, and that's going to be on Saturday, May 13th. So the pre-registration for that starts on May 9th. And there's options for you to register with a shirt, without a shirt. So lots of information that I'm not going to really dig deep into. But no, there's also a kids fun run and things like that. But what's really great, after each race, they have some food and some beverages, and you kind of get to relax with the community, and it's just a really good time. And like I said, I'm not a runner, used to be, not anymore. But you can walk those also and still win all the prizes and do that. And if you want to run, you go for it. I'm going to cheer for you along the way. Okay. But just remember, 5 road races. I'll continue to talk about those in GPA as we go. But like I said, if you need to go on our website and look at all those and kind of figure out the dates so you can attend all 5, or you and your kiddo want to do that, or your family, it's just a great time to get out there and have some exercise together, and hoping for good weather along the way.
Yeah, and next up we have our summer trips. These are just specific day trips that the intramural department offers for kids aged 11 through 16. So we have primetime paintball, super fun. We have a primetime goes with us through and takes us out to their course out on Hannum Road. If you've ever been out there, it's super cool, very vintage, huge things to hide behind. And we play paintball. And we're actually going to do 2 sessions of paintball, June 13th and August 8th. It's $34 per person, and this includes transportation, paintball gun rental, hoppers, safety mask, CO2, and 1 bag of 500 paintballs. And if you do go through those 500 paintballs, do not worry. James from Primetime Paintball has more that you can buy. This goes from 1 to 4 p.m., and we will actually transport you out to the paintball field. You're more than welcome to drive yourself out to the paintball field, but we do meet at the recreation center and then go out to the Primetime Paintball field. Next up, we have our Cook Lake fishing trip on July 10th. That is $12 per person. Again, we will meet at the recreation center and leave at 9 a.m. and return by 5 p.m. This is a super fun day to get yourself out there and get fishing at Cook Lake. We always catch fish out at Cook Lake, even if they are just a couple inches long. But every time I've been out there, we've been able to catch a few fish, and it's really a super fun experience. A fishing license is required for anyone 14 years of age or older, and we do limit this to six participants just for safety purposes. Again, we do have, moving on from that, we have our skateboard day camp, and we're going to do 2 of those this year again. That will be July 14th and the 28th. This is $50 per person and 3 hours of skateboard lessons. We do pizza for lunch, and you actually get to take home your own primetime skateboard. This is a phenomenal deal. Because if you go into James's shop, which is now the bicycle shop down on Lakeway, these skateboards are valued at over $100, and you get one for $50 to take home with you, plus 3 hours of lessons. It'll be 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on those dates, and it's limited to 20 participants per each day. Also moving on, we have our summer Ava art trip. This one is just really fun. It's one of my favorites. We combine with the Ava Art Center, and we do a trip where we actually tie-dye t-shirts and we paint our own mugs. Super fun. This is June 9th from 1 to 3:30 p.m. And it again is limited to 20 participants, and the cost is $40 for this summer trip. Super fun, super relaxing, and we just have a phenomenal time. And finally, our last summer trip that we have going on is the scooter camp. This is just like our skateboard camp. However, it's with scooters.
Yeah.
Super fun. We do all of this stuff at Half Pipe, which is just right down there on Lakeway. Not Lakeway.
By the library.
Just right by the library.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly, right by the library. Limited to 20 participants. This cost is $60. And again, you do get to take home your very own scooter with this. It is 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Friday, July 21st. Registration will end Friday, July 7th for this, as we do need time to get those scooters ordered. So make sure you're registering for these programs as soon as you hear about them, or as soon as you can.
When does the registration for all of these summer trips start, Emily?
That will start very soon. Right when our brochure comes out, we will get registration going for these summer trips.
Perfect. That sounds great. Another heads up I just wanted to give everybody is we are closed that first week of May because we do a total cleanup of the rec center. So we clean all the equipment, all the floors, all the ceilings, everything. It's not very fun for us, but no, hopefully the weather's pretty good. So after that, that's kind of a good time to come in and register for all those trips that next week in May. we'll have everything open and cleaned and ready to rumble for you guys. But we refinished the basketball courts, and we are just ready to go for all this summer stuff we got going on. So once again, we're here for the community, here for you guys. Like I said, we have stuff for everybody. Just make sure you're checking it out on our website or giving us a call, and we'll be right there for you.
Yep, people, parks, and programs.
Thank you.